what I think is equally important is to realize that given the extent of the anti-incumbency, I was surprised that the BJP sweep in Delhi wasn't more marked than it was.
Okay.
In fact, the Congress performed reasonably well. They held on to their ground.
Yes.
Which I think, given the terrible organization, the rebels, etc., which the BJP faced with, the BJP too has to do a lot of introspection about where their poll management didn't come up to expectations.
Shopam, that point was also partially conceded by Sanjay when earlier in the day he was tweeting about how this has been the worst year for the Congress as far as publicity is concerned. And if you look at it in that perspective and prism, perhaps the Congress hasn't done so bad. Obviously, the opposition parties are not going to be so kind to you, Mr. Sanjay Jha. What I want to ask you is 2010 Bangalore, 2012 Mumbai, and now you have Delhi. Repeatedly, consecutively, successively, the BJP and the opposition has drummed the Congress in urban sectors. You're losing the urban sectors. What Shopam has also been pointing out, is this the beginning of the fall? Because already you're seeing your urban vote bank shrink drastically.
No, I think there is no denying, Akash, I'll completely agree with you that, no political party goes and fights an election and is happy to lose and then try and find the, rationale to justify the loss. So I'm not trying to do that. In fact, the reason why I think the Congress needs to really kind of revisit the strategy is because in the 2009 Lok Sabha elections, the metro cities of India really voted Congress very strong in a very overwhelming fashion in practically most of the key cities like Mumbai and Delhi, for example. So I would say that at this point, where the Congress can possibly take some degree of positive takeaway, because in my awareness of the way politics has been fought in this country for the last several decades, I can tell you the kind of negative, almost vitriolic assault that has happened with the Congress during the last 12-13 months. And this has happened on multiple fronts. I think the good positive news for the Congress is it seems to have now established for itself a certain minimum benchmark where people are telling the Congress party that, listen, we do support you despite all the negatives that we have seen. Clearly the message for the BJP, it is not really being seen as the alternative. But I agree with Shopam, otherwise Congress could have
Sanjay, let me just stop you quickly then. You're dodging the question. My question was very simple. Has it lost the urban vote base? What is the Congress thinking as far as that is concerned? Yes or no?
No, I would say, Akash, that at this point of time, in politics they say week is a long time, There's a lot of fluidity. The government still has...
Sanjay, we're not talking about a week, we're talking about Bangalore, we're talking about Mumbai, we're talking about Delhi spread over 2 years. Is there any significant urban victories that you've had over the last 2 years? Let me know.
No, let me tell you something, Akash. Let me comment on Mumbai where I live. I can tell you for a fact that perhaps it was again a classic example of Congress perhaps being a little defensive in its approach to the campaigning. Because the kind of corruption, inefficiency and incompetence that the Shiv Sena BJP combined is given in BMC is absolutely legendary. And yet it retained it, which means to say that somewhere down the line, you can get a little negative because of all the, shall we say, not so pleasant news being circulating about you for a very sustained period of time. So it's important for the Congress leaders to start and galvanize the rank and force and get going. And
Vani has a quick point before I go across. Vani has a quick point before I go across to Mr. Balkrishnan also, who joins us from Mumbai.
You see, one of the questions which, looms large over the Congress party and most political parties in Delhi about the urban voting percentage is also Delhi demographically has changed very drastically in the past 10 years. Delhi is no more the classical Baniya-Vaishya combination that it used to be. Today, Delhi, more than 30% is the Purvanchali vote. It's a UP, Bihar, Uttaranchal conglomerate. And also coming back to the erosion of the urban vote for the Congress, the question that the Congress will also need to ask equivocally, very, directly is, East Delhi was the development model for the Sheila Dikshit government. Then the parliament being Sandeep Dikshit from there, the Commonwealth village was formed there, and East Delhi also had the largest number of Congress VIP leaders, whose constituency it is, JP Agrawal, Sheila Ji herself and Sandeep Dikshit. What happened? Everybody, for the past last week was saying, BJP may retain East Delhi, it has no chance, and the largest number of, seats that we've gotten is in East Delhi. So this is a question that the Congress will also need to ask as far as its own erosion of the vote and also the development model, so-called development model going wrong.